Hello everyone, I'm Tanu Sharma, Director Large Corporate Ratings in Brickwork Ratings. Through this podcast, I'm going to share Brickwork Ratings views on the outlook of electric vehicles while discussing policy initiatives, growth targets, and implementation challenges. Over the last decade, issues such as a deteriorating air quality due to high vehicular pollution and a high dependency on crude oil imports have been a cause of concern for the government. Automobile sector is a major producer of greenhouse gases and has been trying to build a footing for electric vehicles in the market. To fuel the efforts of the automobile OEMs and to meet climate goals, the government has been coming up with the initiatives of which FAME 2 and the PLI scheme for the auto sector are expected to be the most significant ones in terms of incentivizing EV usage. The Indian EV market, which is currently less than 1% of the overall automobile market, as against the global EV penetration of around 5%, will need to grow at over a 45% CAGR to achieve the target of 30% EV adoption by 2030 under the National E-Mobility Program. This may be ambitious and challenging, and yet the government and automotive sector are all set to holistically push for EV adoption in line with the global environment goals and their commitment towards reducing carbon emissions. For creating an ecosystem for EVs, various factors such as the EV prices, charging infrastructure, mass acceptability, and evolving technology need to be considered. The share of two-wheeler EVs shall grow faster than that of three-wheeler EVs and help achieve the target of 30% penetration by 2030 on account of the requirement of smaller batteries, huge untapped potential in India, and greater economic viability of the two-wheeler EVs. The success of three-wheeler EVs hinges upon the launch of a wide range of EV models of petrol and diesel versions at affordable prices. Talking about the state government initiatives around the 13 Indian states, including Delhi, Gujarat, Maharashtra, Karnataka, and Tamil Nadu, have provided subsidies and incentives to promote the manufacturing of EVs in the form of SGST reimbursements, exemptions from registration fees, and road taxes, and so on. Under FAME 2, the subsidies for two-wheelers have been increased by 50%, which ensures bringing down the cost of ownership to viable levels. Affordability will be a crucial factor in the price-sensitive Indian market. Currently, an EV costs more than the normal vehicles do, although in the longer run, the maintenance cost of EVs is less than petrol-operated vehicles. As per our estimates, purchasing an EV would be more economical. In the long run, savings derived by using an EV is 40 to 50% of the cost of internal combustion engine vehicles over a 5-year period of usage. Declining battery prices would further result in prices of EVs coming down in the near future. Additionally, the availability of charging infrastructure is a major factor which needs to be worked upon. The government plans to set up 4 lakh charging stations in the country by FY26 from the current 1800 plus charging stations, of which only 370 are functional in major cities. Moreover, the fact that only 13 states have an EV policy in India to nurture EV sales often acts as a deterrent for potential EV buyers. As per Brickwork Analytics study, OEMs will have to incur a capex of around rupees 3.5 lakh crores exclusively for EVs in the next 5 to 7 years to meet the government's vision of EVs constituting 30% vehicles on the road by 2030. This amounts very significantly as OEMs currently have a capex of around rupees 25,000 to 30,000 crore per year in terms of enhancing their capacity for model launches and upgradation of existing models. Hence, apart from the regular capex, OEMs will have to incur additional capex to the tune of rupees 30,000 crore per year on EVs capacity expansion, which seems unlikely looking at the current challenging business environment. Given that H1 FY22 EV sales grew by 78%, although on a lower base, Brickworks expects to see a similar trend of H2 FY22 and EVs to register triple-digit growth in FY22. Constant initiative needs to be taken by stakeholders to create demand and improve the supply chain and infrastructure for EVs to operate. Key success factors include advances in battery technology and fast-paced creation of charging infrastructure. Government supportive policies are needed to ensure viable business models at all points of the EV value chain. Thank you all for listening.